The officers immediately ran towards that gunfire, and they found 2 victims who were laying on the sidewalk, suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Our officers rendered medical aid to both victims, but their efforts to save those victims' lives were unsuccessful, and both victims were pronounced deceased at the scene.
A man is now in custody in connection to a shooting on the Las Vegas Strip, which killed 2 people. The shocking moment was also caught on camera right next to the famous Bellagio fountains.
Thanks, Donut.
Police believe the shooting was an isolated incident, but an alleged feud between YouTubers could be the motive behind it. Defendant Manuel Ruiz is booked on 2 counts of open murder after surrendering to Las Vegas police. The victims, Rodney Finley, known as Finny the Legend, and his wife, Tanisha, seen here on another video from Rodney's YouTube page. The couple just started live streaming moments before that shooting occurred. Now, police have yet to officially identify any alleged motive here. So the question we're asking our power panel, what could have made this feud turn deadly? Let's bring in our panel now. So honored to have with me former United States Attorney William E. Linfeld, private investigator and former Army intelligence officer Manuel Gomez, and the host of the Music City 911 podcast, Brandon Hall. Good morning to you all. Manuel, would you kick off our conversation, please? What may have led to this horrific incident?
Well, the first thing I just want to say is Manuel Ruiz is a gang member. If you look at one of the videos that he posts before he finds Finny, he actually goes like this and makes gang signs like that on his hands, showing that he's looks like an MS-13 gang sign from what I can tell. Second, he's walking around with gang tats. Third, he also says on the video, I'm going to get a teardrop. What does that mean in the street? That means I'm going to get a body. I'm going to kill someone. He clearly states that. Now, granted, Finny was instigating him by saying that he has psychological problems and, making complaints, almost shutting down his site, which is still no reason to kill him. But Manny Ruiz is a killer. He is a gang member. And what I find appalling is that nobody has looked at the obvious. When you look at the video of him saying that he's looking for Finny, he is showing the gang signs, and he is representing.
Boy, we knew your insight would be helpful. Manuel, thank you for that. I want to play for you gentlemen a clip from an eyewitness describing seeing the shooting to Scripps News local station in Las Vegas. Let's take a look.
I heard these 7 shots, just back to back. I mean, it was really fast and really loud, and it was, like I said, it was pretty scary. As soon as my wife and I walked down the first time through here, and we're walking, we gained the chills, a little stomach feeling, an unease feeling. It's not the same as we usually walk through here every day, watching the fountains, and it changed it a little bit. It does, because you just feel a little unsafe now.
Most certainly. I'm sure people are on edge. William E. Linfeld, I'd love to turn to you next, please. When we think about what prosecutors can do working in conjunction with the investigators who are on the ground in a case like this, would you kind of take us behind the scenes and the kind of conversations that may be going on this morning to gather more information?
Of course, yeah. So the prosecutors are working with the investigators to determine what the appropriate charges should be. There have been 2 charges filed already against Mr. Ruiz, but they'll continue to look at that to see if they need to tweak it before they present it to a grand jury. They'll also follow up with investigators to see if there needs to be additional surveillance obtained, additional interviews conducted. This is a Las Vegas Strip. There's a lot of video available. They've already collected quite a bit of it. Of course, this was being live streamed as well. So they want to make sure they get a hold of all of the evidence, because Mr. Ruiz is presumed innocent until and unless proven guilty, so he'll be entitled to have all the evidence presented to him and his defense counsel so he can try to build a defense. He's claiming self-defense, and so prosecutors will work with investigators to try to rebut that. I don't think they're going to have too much difficulty doing that. Everything I've read and seen makes it look like this absolutely was not self-defense. This was an intentional act. He was seeking to do this because he had this rivalry, this YouTube rivalry, trying to become the biggest YouTuber in the Vegas area. And there's prior incidents with these individuals, so it's going to be very difficult for Mr. Ruiz to defend himself, and I don't think the self-defense argument is going to hold up.
Yeah, excellent legal analysis, William. Thank you for that. Brandon Hall, last but certainly not least, welcome back on the show. It's always great to have you, and you do true crime podcasting and certainly have your finger on the pulse of what's being talked about in that true crime community. Tell me, has this incident hit that yet? I know that the video went viral and it's just so stunning to see, and of course in a popular tourist location. Curious how much any of this is being talked about by the true crimers.
Well, at the moment, not too much, because really before this, I mean, I've watched some of the videos, some of the analysis that's happened with this. It seems like they were battling over about 10,000 viewers that watch these live Las Vegas streams constantly. So it's not like it's a huge audience, but it is an audience. And they've been battling for multiple years over this, name calling, throwing out things at each other. It's been a thing, and now it come to a head. It's kind of like one of those two things. Those were the two biggest guys, and maybe the two biggest guys on the block. They're going to fight sometime, and it came out to be something really bad.
Right. This is terrible. And when you say that, Brandon, thank you for that context, that 10,000 subscribers. I mean, really, that's just so sad. Nobody's worth fighting over for that. A life lost, nothing is worth that. A life is priceless.